Hi everyone, it's Friday, it's assembly time. I've remembered my award buckets, so we've got lots of tickets to draw. So we're going to start with that. And before we do that, I just want to give a big congratulations to everyone for having an amazing week. I've been thrilled with productivity, attitudes to learning, behaviour on the playground is getting better and better. So a big well done to all of you, because it is, it's a bit weird at the moment, isn't it, with our little bubbles? But I think you're coping brilliantly. So keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Okay, so let's do a reading ticket. Now, we need 2 of these because, reading ticket number 1. Eden Nodder, Trevose. Whoop, whoop. What on you? And the next one, we have what looks like, I think, I'll show it to you so you can see the handwriting. I think it's Holly in Ottery. Well done, you two. So you get reading tickets. Round of applause. Awesome. Right. Let's go to year 3, shall we? Year 3. There's some lovely reasons for awards this week for year 3. So, in Kilman, we've got Mia Carter for being a kind and caring member of the class. Well done, Mia. And Alex Case for getting a pen this week. Alex, a pen already? Wow, I must come and see some of this. She's worked so hard to keep her presentation at a high standard and has got beautiful handwriting. Alex, I'm coming to see you later. That is amazing. In Bearer, now I've seen this young man's writing yesterday. Liam Julian for excellent skills in bench ball and super independent writing. What an all-round reason. Sport and writing. And Liam, your writing was brilliant, so well done you. And Harley Full for some super impressive quiz results and persevering with his learning. Well done, Harley. In Tregarrick, we've got Hakan Denman for showing super perseverance in his writing this week and showing what a super artist he is. Another all-rounder. Well done, Hakan. And Raya Shawcross for an excellent effort in her maths and knowing that learning at school is great fun. Well done, Raya. That's a nice thing to hear. And then in Trewarder, we got Isla Durnell for her excellent absorption in the Stone Age topic this week. She always has an outstanding attitude to learning. Wow, well done you, Isla. That's superb. And Jake Crago for always challenging himself in all learning, especially maths. Well done you. I think you get a yeehaw. Well done, year 3. What lovely reasons. Right. I think we should do our cultural capital next. Because I was doing a little bit of reading about somebody and somebody told me about a film and I can't remember who it was. But basically, it was about a group of black women who were absolute trailblazers in in STEAM and all things space flighty. So I thought I'd link it to the year 5 topic. Because this lady was 100 years old on August the 26th, 2018. She's a lady called Catherine G. Johnson. And it literally says that she's a trailblazer because she was key in racial equality. She pushed for racial equality to make sure that white women and black women, white men and black men could do the same thing. And she was actually integral in a lot of what went on in terms of the space race. Her and a group of women basically were amazing at sort of various things to do with code breaking, and to the point where at one point NASA sort of used her because they knew that they couldn't use anybody else. She was so good at what she did that whenever they needed something doing, on the phone, hello Catherine, can't cope with anyone else, can you come and sort us out? And I just thought it was brilliant. And there were some lovely quotes. She sounds like my sort of person because she says that everything she did, she counted. She counted steps, she counted dishes when she washed them. She was just very maths. And as you know, cultural capital is all about the best of what's been thought and said. And obviously that's a huge amount of things that have been said about her. But actually she said, which I thought was a really good quote, and this one's from Mr. Smith. So, her quote was, "We will always have STEM, we will always have maths." And what she's saying with that, and actually STEM, don't forget, is our STEAM. Back then it didn't have the A, it was just STEM. So science, technology, engineering and maths. And she's basically saying that it doesn't matter what goes on in our lives, we will always need those elements of STEM. We will always need science, we will always need technology, we will always need engineering, and we will always need maths. So they are brilliant, brilliant careers to go into. So talking about aspiration, go for it. Why don't you become the next Katherine G. Johnson and be a trailblazer in racial equality or space race or art or engineering or writing? Doesn't have to be a STEM related thing, but be a trailblazer in it. So well done, Katherine G. Johnson. I thought you were certainly someone to celebrate. Well done you. Okay, let's go for Year 5 next. So Year 5, in Fistral, we got Finlay Hughes for being such a kind member of the class, and Caitlin Turner for excellent defending in bench ball. I was very impressed, Mrs. Lee said, so well done you two. In Senham, we've got Maya Hobbs for outstanding effort and teamwork in circuits this week, and Charlie Grace Bennett for the same reason, outstanding effort and teamwork in circuits. Mr. Tullett was obviously very impressed. Well done you two. In Polseth, we've got Mia Carter-Moore for brilliant reading enthusiasm. Sorry, MCM, can't even say it. Brilliant reading enthusiasm and out-of-this-world writing. Wow, I'd love to see that. And Charlie Harrop for improved confidence and a great attitude in maths. Well done, Polseth. And then in Trianon, we've got Mia Austin for focused work in her English this week, and Jessica Pagehead for terrific effort on her spelling. Well done, Trianon. Great stuff. Well done, Year 5. What should we give you? I can't remember what you had last time. Let's give you a big on. Get on. Well done. Excellent, Year 5. So, tick you off my list. Okay. Now, again, this is the bit of the sad part of the assembly. So, attendance. We have a class with 100%. Now, obviously, that's something to celebrate. You know, it's a good thing. The only problem is, it just means I've got to do my Mexican wave. It's quite sad, isn't it? I bet you can do better. So, in your class, show me the Mexican wave to celebrate bearers 100%. Whoop, whoop. Amazing. So 100%, 10 minutes extra play, bearer. Congratulations, you've earned that. Well done you. Right, should we draw another ticket? What ticket should we draw next? Let's draw an attendance ticket. So, oh, there's loads in here. That's really good to see. Loads in there. We've got another Holly. Only this time, it's a Holly in Tregarrick. So well done, Holly in Tregarrick. I think that's Holly, not Molly. Looks like Holly. Well done, Holly in Tregarrick. And give it a big rattle of rounds. Who is this one? I had 2 then, but I've had to split them up. Oh, I've still got 2. I didn't look. I have to split them up. Who's this one? India in Tamar. Well done, India. Great stuff. So you win a book too. So we just got behaviour ticket to come. Well done. Okay, let's go with team points. Okay, so I've got so many pieces of paper. Our team points this week. Oh, interesting. So, we've got a bit of a turnaround because this week the winners for the week, let's do all of them. 4th place is Carnarvon, 3rd place is Killarney, 2nd place is Windsor, and 1st place is Balmoral with 44 points. Now, because they won and they beat the others by quite a bit, it means they've also taken the lead in the half-term total as well. So come on, guys. Everybody else, Killarney, Windsor and Carnarvon, catch them up. But well done, Balmoral. You are the team point winners this week. Very good. Let's go to reading challenge next. Let's go to the best reading class. So, Mr. Nicholson collected these on the 18th. So it was extremely close, apparently. So we have Trevose, so Year 6, 3rd with 77%. Well done, Trevose. In 2nd with 78% is Godrevy. Well done, Godrevy. But in 1st place, and I'm very impressed with them because it's a Year 3 class, so it means they are really, really getting on with their reading straight away, is Tregarrick with 79%. Well done, Tregarrick. That's lovely to hear. Awesome. So, best reading class percentage, 79% now. The only thing I would say, we've had 100% before. 100%. So, let's see if any class can get anywhere close to that next time. All right. Let's do some maths stuff. We've got lots of maths stuff to celebrate this week, which is lovely. So, mathletics. We've got some mathletics stars. Yay. So, in mathletics, we've got Year 3 is Archie Shone. Year 4 is Caden Dillon, Year 5 is Jessica Page Head, and Year 6 is Jasper Bickle. Jessica Page Head, that's 2 mentions in assembly. You know how much I love a double mention. Shows that you're doing brilliantly in more than one thing. So well done, you lot. And then the class is another Year 3 class. How is this possible? Year 3, you are smashing it. It is Trewartha. So well done, Trewartha, for being the best mathematics class in the whole entire world. Well, school, but the whole entire world. And then Mrs. Sales' Year 4 maths star was Lexi Carter for trying really hard and answering lots of questions. Well done, Lexi. Mrs. Sales' Year 6 maths class is Charlie Hadland for Amazing Independence and trying hard to answer questions. Well done. And my maths, I'm giving it to Amelia Hartley this week because Amelia, your improvements in productivity have been just trailblazing. Let's use that word again. Because you know that I moaned at you the first week about productivity and suddenly you've gone, oh, I don't want to be moaned at. I will do more than anybody else ever. And you have. So well done you. Not only that, but your accuracy has been superb as well. So well done, Amelia. Great stuff. Okay, so let's do Year 4. So, Year 4, we have got, in FOI, we've got Charlie Cree for having such a positive attitude to learning and always giving 100%. Do you know what I love about Charlie Cree? He's always smiling. Whenever he's walking up the drive, he says goodbye to his mum, smiling, up he goes. And obviously, once he gets it, he's got a wonderful attitude to learning. So well done, Charlie. And Poppy Yo for being such a kind, caring and responsible member of FOI class. Poppy, what a lovely comment that is. Kind, caring and responsible. Very, very good. In Ottery, we've got Ashton House for showing great perseverance and determination in maths this week. Superb effort. Well done, Ashton. And Grace Harris, because Grace has grown in confidence this week and is now frequently joining in class discussions. She always tries her hardest. Keep it up. Well done, both of you in Ottery. And then Lina, this is a lovely comment for Molly. Molly Stonelake for setting a wonderful example in every part of the school day, taking on challenges, respect for others and kindness. Doesn't get much better than that, Molly. Well done you. And Joshua Mulder for a stunning attitude to all his learning, amazing productivity and always striving to improve and use his growth mindset. Wow, Lina. Those comments are absolutely superb. Well done you two. And in Tamar, Will Holmes for always, in capital letters, which means it must always be happening, Will Holmes, for always being willing to have a go, answer questions, and for not being afraid of making mistakes. A huge learning skill. That's brilliant. And Lexi Carter. And don't forget, Mr. Smith and Mrs. Sales will not have known that they were nominating you, Lexi. So that is 2 nominations in a week, which shows what brilliant learning attitude you have. For a wonderful attitude and positive nature in her first full week in Year 4, she's a wonderful member of the class and is impressed in many lessons already. Wow. Year 4, some of the best comments we've had. Well done you. Some really, really great attitude to learning by the looks of things. Very impressed. Loving it. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Right, should we do some behaviour? The behaviour in the school is, as we know, exemplary, but we have not many. But let's get a couple of behaviour tickets. So I'm going. I've got two. I have got both for Tamar. Billy. Well done, Billy. Billy Edwards. Lovely to see you get a behaviour ticket. And Darcy in Tamar. Well done, Darcy. Great to see you get a behaviour ticket too. So you win a book too. 2 books. Brilliant. Right. Let's do our learning power of the week. Now, our learning power of the week we're going to do this week is resilience. Because, as you know, things are a little bit odd at the moment. For example, how many times have you said the word bubble? How many times have you heard the word bubble this week? Now, for these bubbles to work, we've got to be super resilient. Because what we've done is we've kind of taken away all of these massive amount of people that you can play with. And we've shrunk it down a bit. So you've got less people to play with. And it might be your friend, you've got other friends in other bubbles and you can't eat with them or learn with them or play with them. But what I've been most impressed about is how resilient you all are. You are all showing remarkable resilience by just getting on with it. And sometimes that's what resilience is. It's hitting a problem and it's just getting on with it. It's not letting it bother you. It's not letting it upset you. You're just doing it. And that is very, very commendable. So keep that up. because resilience, it goes through all walks of life, really. No matter how old you are, whether you're 5 or 50, 7 or 70, you will need resilience, because you will hit pots in the road. And those pots in the road, they are going to be sometimes big, sometimes small. There'll be big bumps, small bumps, but if you've got a great general resilience, on the whole, you'll keep driving. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how big the bumps are, you will keep going with it. So keep that resilience going. The more you practice it, and it is a skill to practice, like all the learning powers, the more you practice it, the better you'll become at it. All right, so keep being resilient. Well done. Now we've got our little school message, which is kind of related. We've got the thought for the day, which is a bit of a daily act of collective worship. And we've got Year 6 awards. Shall we save Year 6 for last? Let's save Year 6 for last this time. Our biggest children will say right for the end. So Year 6 last. Let's go for our school message. Now, our school message this time, we've done values, we've done a Carbiel calendar. I would like to talk to you about an element of behaviour, which is bullying. Now, we are, and I was going to say we're lucky in this school, but it's not luck. It's because of you, as all the children in the school. You know that as a school, we don't tolerate bullying. It is not something that we have in the school. It's not something that is a problem in the school. And you know, or if you don't know, I'll tell you now, that we have something called zero tolerance on bullying. And what that means is we just won't stand for it. It's as simple as that. So if you feel that somebody is consistently having a go, doesn't have to be physical, they don't have to be hitting you or kicking you. They might just be using their words to have a go constantly, all the time. It is really important that you tell someone, because we don't tolerate bullying. It's as simple as that. We just do not accept that bullying is an okay thing. So the moment you feel that you are being bullied, you must tell someone. Because otherwise, if you don't tell someone, we can't fix it. And if we think it's bullying, we will fix it. All right? Now, the other thing you've got to be quite aware of is that sometimes it's not bullying. Sometimes you and your friends fall out, and you and your friends might fall out again and again and again and again. Still doesn't mean it's bullying. It's when somebody is consistently being unkind to just you. It's something you've really got to be careful of, because we will not tolerate it. Now that links to the other thing, which is the fact that in this school, every single one of you have the right to be safe. And they're linked, aren't they? Because if you've got a bully in school, you might not feel safe in school. And it is your right as somebody at Carbiel School to feel safe. So if you don't feel safe because of somebody's actions or somebody's words, then you must tell your teacher. Your teacher might tell me, or your teacher might speak to a parent, and then we'll sort it. All right, so have faith in us. Be confident with us. We will not tolerate bullying, and we will make you feel safe. All right, really important message, that one. Arguably more important than anything like the Carbiel curriculum or our values. You have to feel safe first. All right? Okay, so my thought for the day, I'm just going to check I've got everything off this list. Yeah. My thought for the day this week is the daily act of collective worship, which you should be doing a version of every day. And I spoke to Mrs. Lee about this week. A daily act of collective worship. Your teachers will be, and your high-level teaching assistants, your HLTAs that take you for PPA, will be using those words, a daily act of collective worship. And a daily act of collective worship could be a religious thing. It could be linked to the Bible. It could be a parable or a teaching from the Bible. Or it could just be a thought for the day, a reflection. And my thought for the day is kind of linked to the Katherine G. Johnson thing, but also it is linked to something that a very, very famous speech by Martin Luther King. And he said that you shouldn't be judged on the colour of your skin, you should be judged on the content of your character. And whenever I watch that speech, I get a bit tingly, because it is the most fabulous, fabulous speech. And what he's basically saying is, who cares what colour your skin is? You shouldn't be judged on that. You shouldn't be judged on whether you're a good artist because you're black, or you're a good Formula One driver because you're white. It's not about that. What it is about, it's about what you're good at, regardless of what you look like, how tall you are, how short you are, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Hindu. There are so many different ways that we can be different as human beings. Why does the colour of your skin make a difference? And my argument, of course, it doesn't. It makes no difference. So what you've got to think is, when Martin Luther King said, be judged on the content of your character, not on the colour of your skin, think about all those wonderful comments that we've heard today. They're kind, they're resourceful, they've got a great learning attitude. That is showing the content of your character. Now, where in those awards today, at what point did an award say, you've won that because you're black, you've won that because you're white, you've won that because you're a Hindu, you've won that because you're a Christian? It's never going to do that, ever. Those awards are given on the content of your character, not on the colour of your skin. So it's a really important message and a really important thought for the day, and definitely one to take through the rest of your life. Never judge, and you know that saying, don't judge a book by its cover, exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. Judge a book by the content, not what's on the outside. All right, so keep that message really going through your brain. Good stuff. Right, year 6. Let's finish with a really great year 6, because year 6, you've impressed us, you really have. So in Godreevy, we've got Florence Hamlin. I know that name. Florence Hamlin, enthusiastic about everything, great start to year 6, and fabulous artwork too. And I said to Mr. Nicholson, teachers, if you get a chance to have a look at it, the display outside, just by my room, of their Hokusai waves is arguably one of the nicest displays I've seen for a long time. Not because of how it's presented, it's just presented in a line. It's got nothing to do with the presentation of the display, it's just the artwork. Godreevy, your artwork has been brilliant, and I know that that's the case in all the other year 6 classes, so well done, Florence, well done for your great artwork. Noah Anderson, for presentation and productivity being superb, and an excellent home learning brought in as well. Well done, Noah. In Lizard, Poppy Bell, and I know there's for the same reasons, and Chloe Martin Rhodes for outstanding attitude to learning and lovely presentation. Well done, you two. In Trevose, we've got Evie McRoberts and Sol Newton. Evie for always demonstrating a great learning attitude, and Sol for an amazing recollection. Oh, Sol, put my teeth in. For an amazing recollection of the key events of our reading skills book. And yesterday, Sol made my day, because he drew this brilliant picture and he told me all about it, and I loved it because he was really verbal, and I really enjoyed hearing what he was telling me about his picture. And then in Pendine, we've got Charlie Pigeon for being an all-round superstar, reliable, studious, brilliant. And we've got Lila Birch Roberts for being an all-round superstar, reliable, studious, brilliant. Well done, you two. Lovely comments. I mean, how cool is that, to be reliable and studious and brilliant and just an all-round superstar? That is very, very impressive. Now, I did realise that we didn't. Who did I do last? Did I do year 4 just a minute ago? I think I did. I didn't give you like a celebration-y thing, did I? So I think we should give you a awesome, which I think was year 4, and then year 6. You're getting my favourite. Well done. So that brings our celebration assembly to a conclusion. You have been awesome, all of you. Well done. Keep it up, please. Lots to think about. I really want to think about our messages today. I really want to think about judging people by the content of their character. Nothing else. Nothing else. Doesn't matter what they look like. Tall, short. It makes no difference. The content of their character is what you always judge somebody on. That's why they should be your friend. That's why they should be your idol. That's why they should be someone we celebrate. The content of their character. All right? Have a lovely weekend, and we will see you Monday. Bye.